Mr. Peter Kern at Blair Academy. He's the Dean of Admissions, Assistant Head of the School for Enrollment and Communications. Moving on to admissions, how do you assess students to Blair that this is the right school for them?
Sure. And can I take that to even just talk broadly about this process a little bit? I might have a little bit more of a unique philosophy through this process because my background is student life, and I think you alluded to that. And I very much believe that this process, and I think all of my colleagues do, it's a journey. And it's a wonderful journey, and it's a journey of discovery, and that the student discovers more about him or herself. And the family collectively learns a lot about each other through this process. And no matter how analytical you are, and no matter how much you read and you study, the journey doesn't start here and end here. It's never linear. It takes some really wonderful twists and turns, as you well know. And I always say to families, lean in and embrace those twists and turns, because when you least expect it, that's where some amazing things can happen. And so throughout this journey, one of the steps obviously is coming to campus for a visit. Our philosophy at Blair, it's very simple when kids come and they interview. My goal in an interview is for them to get excited about themselves and excited about this process. So if students are leaving my office door more excited than when they walked in, that's a huge moment, and it's a wonderful interview. And we're gonna talk about a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, I want to see the best version of a student through an interview. So when they're sitting down and speaking with me, I'm not going to be asking them to do math problems, and I'm not going to be grilling them on history lessons. I want to know about who they are. I want to know what excites them. I want to get to know them personally, because at the end of the day, as you said, I want to assess who they are. Is that the best fit for this community? And one really important way to do that is through the interview. And so sometimes I'm very honest when I say to students, don't try to tell me what you think I want to hear.
Thank you.
What I want to hear is who you are as a kid.
Right.
And as you said, it's about fit, and we're looking for a mosaic of kids. We enroll about 90 ninth graders to Blair every year, and those 90 kids are all different. Yes, they're all intellectually curious, but they come from so many different places, and that interview and the process and the stories that they share with me is so important. And so I'll say to families all the time, think about some stories that help define who you are as an individual, that reflect your family values. Talk with your parents about those stories, and then be ready to share those stories with the interviewer. Regardless of what question he or she asks, be ready to share those stories. Thank you, Jeannie, for giving me the opportunity to share a little bit more about Blair, but really this whole process, and have fun with it.